Good morning from Endicott Arm and Dawes Glacier. It is 5:45. We've been up since 4. We have been up on deck. We've been up on deck 16, watching the sail into Endicott Arm and Dawes Glacier. It is absolutely breathtaking. But I've come down to the balcony and I'm going to sit on the balcony. I've picked up some blankets, so a few little tips if you are cruising Princess to Alaska. They do give out blankets on the scenic cruising section. We picked up our blankets from the pool towel desk on deck 16 portside. They also have a hot chocolate stand on deck 17 midship, sort of as you sort of look down into the pool. So there's a hot chocolate stand there, which is beautiful, just what we needed. So yes, we've got some blankets. We're gonna set up on the balcony and watch the sailing. The water is like glass. It is incredible. So yeah, what an amazing, amazing morning. It is just spectacular. We've got icebergs. And coming up we have a waterfall. Okay, so all bundled up. I've got a hat, scarf, hoodie, coat, blanket, all warm. It is absolutely breathtaking. I am blown away by how beautiful it is. It's incredible. Yeah. It just isn't beautiful. We're actually quite far into the glacier, which is so exciting. I'll put a little map up of where we actually are. But this is just, it's incredible. It really is incredible. We continued sailing towards Dawes Glacier for a while, but for safety reasons we couldn't get all the way up to it because of the ice. Instead, we held our position for a while to let the passengers off who were doing the excursion before we turned 180 and headed slowly out of Endicott Arm. Guys, I'm having the best morning. It is 8:30 in the morning and we have been scenic cruising since about 5 o'clock. It's just spectacular. Look at this. Look at these icebergs. It's just insane. It's just so beautiful out here. Isn't it? I'm just gonna stand inside so it's a bit warmer, but yeah, it's so beautiful. We've just been scenic cruising. We got as far as we could up to Dawes Glacier. We didn't quite get there because of the ice, but that's just one of the things. It's about safety. So we did get up quite far, and you could see, we did manage to see the glacier. We just couldn't get as close as you may have wanted. But that's it, you know, there's no guarantees, but it's been beautiful so far. Really enjoyed it. I think we're probably gonna head down to breakfast soon because I'm getting hungry. Oh my god, look at this one. Look at it's just insane. It's insane. So yeah, I think we're gonna take a seat actually. I think we're gonna head down to breakfast soon, get some warm food in us. I did order a hot chocolate and a coffee from Mum, but it hasn't arrived. Although it says it's been delivered, so I don't know what that's about. But I think we're just gonna head down to the main dining room anyway and have breakfast. It is stunning, and I can't say that enough. And this is Endicott Arm and Dawes Glacier. I think Alaska won't be a one-off. It's been spectacular, and I think definitely we'll be aiming to do Glacier Bay at some point in the future. Maybe not next year, certainly. We have nothing planned for 2025 though, so maybe Alaska, maybe. I have to convince Mum. So if you see my mum, convince her. She's thoroughly enjoyed it as well. But yes, I think we're gonna leave the scenic cruising for a little bit now and head down to breakfast. We've just been listening to the commentary.
Something to keep in mind, guys, is the Alaska wilderness here comes right into the port towns.
I was just saying that our hot chocolate, coffee and cookies had not arrived, but they've just arrived. Bless the man. So, yay. And the crew member was just saying he was up and started work at 4:30 this morning, so it's an early start, I think, for everybody on the ship. But then it's worth it, like, for these views. I just think it's incredible, absolutely incredible. So I'm gonna have a cookie. I feel as if I've got some sea legs today. I feel a bit wobbly. Oh my god, that was amazing.
You know, guys, a couple years ago, my wife was born, and all I did is Swedish. She had white blonde hair, and I was surprised.
After some more scenic cruising, we headed down to the Skagway main dining room for breakfast. Everybody was in such a good mood today, and we were sat close to a window, so we got to continue to scenic cruise as we had breakfast. We had the cheeriest pastry guy on this day, and he was going around singing to everybody, asking them if it was him they were looking for, because he had all the pastries and just a really nice breakfast. We then headed to the Vista Lounge, where we watched a talk about the lumberjacks again, and then we headed to the Princess Theatre, where we saw our naturalist talk about the various wildlife you could see in Alaska. After a morning of enrichment and scenic cruising, it was time for a quick lunch at the International Cafe before it was time to get off the ship in Juneau. We decided to head to the whale project first of all, as our excursion wasn't for a few hours, and it was tipping it down in Juneau, so make sure you take your waterproofs, make sure you take your wellies, you're going to need them. The whale project was about a 15-20 minute walk, really easy walk to and from the ship, and it was well worth it even in the rain, and actually the rain added to it. It was a really interesting park and something I would definitely recommend doing. So let's see what the sign says. Tells you everything. It's really useful. I'm going to apologise for the wet screen, but this is some sort of whale tails. He loves a whale tail. Hopefully we will see some today. There's a walk around. It's a pretty little area. So feed and breed humpbacks are travellers. So these humpbacks spend their winter in Hawaii, where they breed and look after their young, before coming up to Alaska in the summer to feed. Yeah, so the whale project, really easy to get to, 20-minute walk. So now we're going to head back the same way we came and probably go do some quick shopping before going back and trying to dry it off before our whale watching excursion. But Juneau is misty. The cable car, I don't think you can even see. It's all just a bit wet. So that's the whale statue there, and we've just come along the walkway, and then we're just coming along the walkway. It's nice to get off the main road a bit. And then we come round here, and there's all of the cruise ships. And so who have we got in? So we've got Discovery Princess, which is who we are on. Holland America. We've got Holland America line. Don't know which one yet. Grand Princess, Regal Grand Princess is in, which is the same size as P&O's Azura, and we all know how much I love Azura. She is the Azura size of Princess. So Grand is in. We've then got, I think, Windsurf is in, and I can't remember the one at the back. We shall see when we get closer. But you continue to walk round. And then we're coming up to another little sort of canoe thing. You have this canoe type thing. I'm not sure what it is, but you just carry on this path, and then when you get to the end of this path, you just literally follow the road round, and you'll get back to the cruise port terminal. So super easy, wasn't it, Mum? Nice easy walk, and something you can do without having to book an excursion for. This is a dead end, but you can go out and look out. But then we turn this way to get back onto the main highway. And nice, and it's very easily signposted as well, which is always good. So we go cruise ship docks, 8 to 36 minutes depending on what cruise ship you're at. Once we got back to the cruise port area, we had a wander around the shops to pick up some souvenirs before we returned to the ship for some hot chocolate and to change our shoes before it was time to head out on our excursion. For our whale watching excursion, we opted for the Animal Planet exclusive Discover Alaska Whales excursion with Princess. This was a tour that lasted around about 4 hours and included an hour for getting to and from the port, and then 3 hours of whale watching, which was incredible. Our tour guide was really knowledgeable. The captain of the boat we went on to whale watch again was really knowledgeable. Her name was Annie, I think, and they just know where to go. They know where to go to see the whales. And it was honestly the most fantastic whale watching tour. your gentle darling.
Sounds like arts playing.
It's literally the like voices. The noise they make. That you're not coming out.
I don't know.
Showing off.
He was on there yesterday. Everybody wants a spot.
Oh!
See if he stays on. Get up there.
Oh!
Boiling out there with him. That's the noisiest I've seen them, I think, ever.
Come over here. Come over here and see that. here we are. This is Juneau. So we are parked here. This is the pier that we walk up and then down there. And then buses go over here. And then you can walk all the way through here. All the way here. This is the cable car, which as you can see, is going into clouds right now. So, there's the pier. But it is absolutely freezing. It's freezing and it's cold. What a great day in Juneau. It's currently 8:20 in the evening. We're just about to head down for dinner. Whale watching was amazing. We saw some humpbacks, which was great, and we saw some sea lions, which were just so funny, so funny. You will all have seen that as well. But I am shivering. I am so cold and just, yeah, cold from it. But look at my hair, it's a mess. So we're gonna head down to dinner and then probably get some sleep because I am so tired. I literally keep shaking. I couldn't care less about sailing away tonight. I just want to go to my bed. Just gonna get in my bed, and once we've had tea, so let's go have some food. For tea that night, we headed to the Ketchikan restaurant where we had been the night before. It was Italian night, so we had a really lovely meal with such friendly waiters. The crew really were incredible on this cruise. So great food, and then it was time for bed. So thank you very much for watching, and we will see you in the next one for Skagway.